turtle races across sandy shore. On a sunny morning by the sparkling ocean, the sandy shores of Coral Cove were bustling with activity. Every year, the animals of the beach gathered for the grand event known as the Turtle Dash Championship. This wasn't just any race, it was a spectacular showdown where turtles of all sizes raced across the warm sand to the water's edge, cheered on by an enthusiastic audience of crabs, seagulls, and tiny fish peeking from the waves. This year, the spotlight was on a small, determined turtle named Toby. Toby's big dream. Toby wasn't the fastest or the strongest turtle, but he had a heart full of dreams and a shell full of determination. While other turtles practiced their speed by racing along the shore, Toby spent his time studying the beach, noting the soft spots in the sand, and learning how the waves moved. You'll never win by thinking so much, teased Shelley, a sleek and speedy turtle who had won the championship for 3 years in a row. We'll see, Toby replied with a smile. He wasn't discouraged. He believed that being smart and steady could be just as powerful as being fast. See, the race begins. The turtles surged forward, kicking up little clouds of sand. Shelley sped ahead with her powerful legs, leading the pack, while Toby started off slower, keeping a steady pace. The first part of the race was through a stretch of soft, uneven sand. Many turtles stumbled, their feet sinking into the sand, but Toby, who had memorized the soft spots, maneuvered around them with ease, passing several turtles who had gotten stuck. Not bad, Toby, muttered Shelley as she noticed him gaining ground. Obstacles on the way. The next challenge was the seagull zone, a part of the beach where mischievous seagulls swooped down, trying to distract the racers. Shelley, focused only on her speed, didn't notice a seagull diving toward her and nearly lost her balance. Toby, however, had anticipated the seagulls. Stay low and steady, he reminded himself. By staying close to the ground and moving carefully, he avoided the birds and gained even more ground. Smart move, whispered Captain Claus, who was watching closely from the sidelines. The final stretch. As the turtles approached the final stretch, the crowd's cheers grew louder. The finish line was just ahead, but between the racers and the ocean lay a tricky patch of pebbles and small rocks. Shelley was still in the lead, but her speed worked against her this time. She stumbled on the rocks, losing precious seconds. Toby, remembering his practice and patience, carefully navigated the rocky terrain. One by one, he passed the other racers until only Shelley was ahead. You'll never catch me, Shelley called over her shoulder, pushing herself harder. Toby's moment. With the water just a few feet away, Shelley made a final sprint. But in her haste, she slipped on a smooth, wet rock and fell onto her shell, struggling to flip herself over. Toby saw his chance. Though his legs ached and his shell felt heavier with each step, he pushed forward, steady and sure. As the crowd roared, Toby crossed the finish line and touched the cool waves, just as Shelley managed to right herself. A new champion, the beach erupted in cheers as Captain Claus scuttled over to announce the winner. The new champion of the Turtle Dash is Toby. The other turtles gathered around, lifting Toby onto their backs in celebration. Even Shelley, though disappointed, couldn't help but admire Toby's strategy and determination. You earned it, Toby, she said, offering him a friendly nudge. Next year, I'll be ready for your tricks. A lesson for all. As the sun set over Coral Cove, the animals celebrated with music and seaweed snacks. Toby, now the proud owner of the Golden Shell Trophy, shared a message with the crowd. Sometimes it's not about being the fastest or the strongest, he said. It's about using your heart and mind to face challenges and never giving up. From that day on, Toby became a legend at Coral Cove, inspiring young turtles and other animals to believe in themselves and race toward their dreams.